Alright guys, welcome to the amazing race. We're about to begin here where we have 17 racers racing all over Azeroth for a chance at a Felsteel Annihilator. This is our first amazing race. Lots of work has happened, we've done for this amazing race. It'll be a lot of fun, a lot of really cool challenges. We have 17 volunteers here that will hopefully do well. This is in the same style as the actual amazing race with roadblocks and detours and clues and hopefully no phasing issues. So we're really excited for this. Good luck, everybody. I will give you guys your first clue. Okay, last ready check. Alright, let's do our last ready check before we get going here. So the amazing race, I'm going to give them their first clue. They must go find their first person. And let's see here. We're waiting on our little shaman. Just here for free camera time. Okay. Your first clue. You must find it by foot. No mounts. Here we go. So their first clue. In 2004, I logged into Warcraft for the very first time. In memory of this, you'll find another who resembles me. Find my very first character. Finding him is the first step in the amazing race Warcraft. Let the fun begin. So, 2004, I told you guys, I remember my very first time still logging into this game. I was a huge EverQuest player, big Warcraft fan, Warcraft 1, 2, and 3, and then I logged in November 23rd. Well, it was beta. Sometime in September, August 2004. And I logged in for the very first time, and I looked around me, and I said, holy crap, I'm finally in this Warcraft universe. And I was just blown away by the amount of color and beauty that was in the very first section here. And you can see, all of our little racers are running here with a little speed boost, or their angelic feathers. Those are fine. They can leap if they want. Clever little Cody here is charging. Oh, that poor cow. Poor cow. So they need to find my first character, which is Mini Sparty. Once they do find that Mini Sparty character somewhere here, somewhere in Northshire Abbey, they will get their first clue. Alright. So they need to find him at some point. Somewhere in here is Mini Sparty. Somewhere. They could be around somewhere, it could be the back of the church. Alright, you're dismissed. They're looking around here. Alright, they found Mini Sparty here. Okay, now they have to whisper Mini Sparty. So this is Mini Sparty looking like my first character. Yeah, this pretty much looks like me here. A happy little Sparty with his big-ass two-handed hammer. And now they need to whisper him. Whisper him, and he'll give them their next clue, or really their challenge. So this is your first roadblock. And the first roadblock for Northshire Abbey is this question. How many times has Sparty killed Hogger? Okay, if they get it correctly, they will then get the next clue to go to the next place. So how many times has Sparty killed Hogger? And for those of you that remember, or sort of don't remember, there was a really cool video that I did on this this momentous occasion. It was a 30-minute video. Yeah, yes, whisper just once. Please just whisper once so Mini Sparty can get to you. Hopefully, there we go. And once they get their clue, they are then off to the next section. You can fly to the next place. All right, and they're off here. They're all waiting for the next person, and they have to guess. Now, if they are incorrect, you need to go get a bag and bring it back to Mini Sparty. So this is the first bottleneck of the race. So they could be guessing, Sparty's killed them 5 times, 0 times, 1,000,000 times, whatever. If they are incorrect, they actually have to go find the bag person and trade them a bag, small brown pouch. Because back then, all you really had was this 16-slot bag, which was, yes, amazing, but bag space was always a premium. So yes, trade the mini Sparty person a bag, and then you will have a chance at another guess. So yes, and there's probably a bunch of new players right now wondering why all these really geared people are around here. Yeah, I know you guys can't trade, so just show the bag. Just show the bag. Yeah, we've thought about that. If you guys are cross-realm, and none of you guys are, you'll have to just show the items when there are items to be shown. And here's a video of me. This is, how long ago was this? Yes, this was Army of Ashbringers. I've got a video here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Ironbane. So you guys can sort of see here. This is back when I started my stream. I gave... Oh, you guys got to show this on stream here. One sec. Let me go back here a second. I got to show you guys this on stream. So... This is, again, I've killed Hoggers so many times. So I started my stream. I used to give away Ashbringer transmogs to people. These 4 guys with me at the time. And this was my 1,000th Hogger kill.
And he's down! The 1,000 Hogger kill!
It was a good time. It was a very good time when we killed them. I mean, we did so many of them. And then what bugged the crap out of me, was when you go to statistics, and you go to, where is it? It's Dungeons and Raids, it's under Classic. Where is it? Somewhere here. Hogger kills. So after 1,000 Hogger kills, it'll reset it back down to 0. Like, I have 0 Hogger kills now. And all my hard work of killing all these damn bosses, well, it says I haven't killed it at all. But I've got video proof. Well, video proof of 1 kill. Either way, it was, you know, 1. Can you apply next extension? No hard thing or TP. You can hard to Stormwind. But realistically, you're supposed to fly, guys. You are supposed to fly to the next location. And so... once they get that correct, that I've gotten 1,000 Hogger kills, fly, yeah, they need to fly. Once they get the correct one, they get this clue. And the next clue for after the Hogger kill is they need to go to here. The next place we will visit is in Memories of Old, where we gathered, crafted, bargained, and sold. Server by server, we bang the gong, a helper there will direct you along. So, what do you guys think? I mean, there's only so many gongs, right? Besides the gong show that is sometimes on Twitch. There's only so many gongs out in the world. There is one more, you know, really big one, and that was the one by AQ40. So you'll notice a bunch of these guys are already flying there. Or they're teleporting, sure. They're teleporting. You can use Uldum Portal. Hopefully they're not all just flying there. Oh dear God, they might be flying different ways. I told them they could use the Uldum Portal, like I did. So, they are flying down now. And the goal is to go find that gong. The gong show? Yes, look at the gong show. You get it? Cody's already on his way there. Where is everybody? Yeah, Rizixi here. Cody flew to the boat. That's okay. You know, really, there was no specified method of transportation, and this is a race, right? This is a race. You want to get there as quickly as you can. So, we'll see how quickly these guys move up. You gave up? You don't give up. Don't give up. There's plenty of times where you can catch up, Grim God. Plenty. You have to misspend it, obviously. So they are now going to be traveling over to the gong at AQ40 for their next person. And of course, there's a few people still, you know, trying to finish off that last clue here, the stragglers. But these guys themselves, don't worry about it. You know, you guys can, yeah, go to the Uldum, do all that stuff, and there's plenty of time to actually catch up. That was only the first challenge. There's about 8 of these. There's quite a few. So they finished off the Northshire Abbey roadblock, and they're going to move on to Silithus for the next one. See, like Cody here. Yeah, Cody says, yeah, I got the answer right away. You were one of the first ones to run out of there, I saw, and had such a great lead, and then I learned we could take a port. Yeah, you can take a portal from Uldum, if you had it. Some of these other guys here as well, and then head over there. So it might slow you down, but you never know. Too much direction? Too much. Yes, screw these loading screens. The loading screens apparently are slowing people down. Yeah. And AQ40, I mean, the AQ40 section, or the stories that I have of this place are fantastic. Back in, what was it, 2005-ish? A lot of the server banded together, right? We started something called the AQ40 War Effort. So we were running a raffle where when people submitted linen cloth and bandages and ore or whatever, thanks for the subs, Wicked One, thanks a ton. When they, gave us these things, we gave them a raffle ticket, and we raffled off, a mount or 100 gold. That was a lot back in the day. 100 gold was a crap ton. Or runs through Molten Core or Blackwing Lair, in order to speed up the process of actually getting people to turn in stuff, right? We wanted them to, to do those things. Yeah, here they come. Everybody is flying. Oh, there we go. Here comes a mass of people. They're all flying over to the gong now. And yeah, there's a gong here. So we wanted to unlock the gates really quickly because we wanted to unlock AQ20 and AQ40 for raiding purposes. It was a ton of fun. Since pre-patch, all catout portals are unlocked level required to request in respective zones, even without doing the quest. Oh, fantastic. That's great. So, yes, Beaver. You went to Orgrimmar? Oh, that's probably not a great choice. If you went to Orgrimmar, I have no idea why you would go there. So Cody wasn't a commanding lead, but he decided to take the boat. He's running a little bit slower now. And these guys are going to be coming in here. That's okay. Plenty of time for these guys to catch up. So here's the gong. And unfortunately, there used to be a little red gem. You could see the old cinematic of the dragons flying down here. And they need to find their next quest giver somewhere. Hopefully. And we are definitely having phasing issues now. Well, that's terrible. That's terrible. Alright, so that is terrible. So we anticipated some kind of phasing issues here. They're not actually able to find our little person, so I'm going to invite you to the raid here. Hopefully that'll help out. Group. And join me. That's okay. We'll try to work around these phasing issues. I've got backup plans and tertiary plans here. Let me try to invite Beaver to the group. There's Beaver. Alright, there's your next guy. We phased him in. Thank you, Beaver. So, at this point, they are going to be given a choice of a detour. This is the first detour of the amazing race. And now, they can either do pillars or cultists. And this won't take a long time because we have some people amassed right now. But this is where the race really splits off. And those of you that are running behind, this is where you guys get a chance to catch up. With pillars, they need to go to Ankahet, the old kingdom, and find how many pillars there are. So let's take a bit of a bottleneck again. They have to find out how many unbroken pillars there are in this section, the middle of the zone. How many pillars? If they get that number correct, they need to find the turn-in point. The other choice for the detour is cultists. They need to go and farm from these Twilight Outposts a full cultist set, which includes the outfit, so the mantle, the robe, and cowl, plus one encrypted text. Once they have those 4 items, they can then go to the turn-in point. But that turn-in point is hidden. It's not really easy. So this is the choice. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to see it. That's fine. Where do we go once we're at the gong? Find the NPC. So yeah, so they'll have a chance, they have to decide. If they're doing cultists, which some of these guys are, they're all farming the cultists right now. Yeah, always whisper the quest giver once you've reached it there. And actually, thanks for the resub. So right now, these guys are all farming cultists. Let's put it on free for all to make it a little bit easier for you guys. It's on personal loot. Personal loot is fine. You guys can loot greens that way, right? So they're going to be looting these greens. I can see already in my loot chat, Rixie here has already got a cowl and a robe and an encrypted Twilight text. And now the other option is going to Ankahet. So nobody so far has chosen the other one, which might actually be easier because there's potentially a lot of people farming here. You might not have a lot of enemies to kill, right? There are 3 camps here. We have, 4 people killing stuff at this camp. They're going to have to wait for the respawn now because they are all competing. Let's just put it on free for all. Oops. Sorry, not group loot. Sorry, guys. There, free-for-all, to make it even more fun. And you can see here, this Death Knight is fighting all by himself. Now, the Imager. So once you've completed everything, you guys will want to go to this place. This is a hidden place. It is very difficult to find, but you'll need to turn it in. So it is linked in Twitch chat for those of you guys that are actually racing. So you can't see much in this one, but there are some clues. This is the turn-in for this section of the amazing race. So once you have the correct number of pillars, or your full set, your full cultist set and encrypted text, you'll go to wherever this location is. And it is a tough one. It is somewhere nearby. So hopefully soon. And these guys are still collecting. Again, plenty of time to catch up. Beaver's still doing his best here, trying to catch up with everybody. Giving everybody their clues. But remember, so Beaver is not the turn-in. Remember, Beaver is not the turn-in for pillars or cultists. He is only the quest giver. Alright. Yeah, people are waiting for Whispers of the Gong. I know. It's a bit of a bottleneck, but hopefully things will separate a little bit. And the Horde are killing your enemies? Well, that's a choice. You guys have a choice of the detour, right? You can either go guess how many pillars there are, right? Hopefully these guys are flying down. Let's see here. Jakey and Kicks and Giggles are trying to count how many pillars there are. Or they're going to go to the turn-in. Who knows? So how many unbroken pillars there are? Let's go fly over there for a second. Maybe you guys will be able to guess. And yeah, this is only the second section of it. Anyone got pillar numbers? Yeah. It's between 1 and 100. There you go. That's the only clue that I'll give you. Between 1 and 100. So these guys, yeah, they're looking to count pillars. So instead of actually going to go farm stuff, they're going to go look for the... Now, okay, Kicks and Giggles says he knows how many pillars there are. He needs to find the turn-in now. Somewhere is the turn-in. I think it's a very tough turn-in. We'll see. I'm going to go fly to the pillars now. And so I'll show you what I mean by the pillars they have to count. Right, so in AQ20, where, what's his name, Osirian? So these pillars right here in the middle of the zone is what they have to count. Right, unbroken pillars in the middle section. So it seems easy, but it's actually not. Right, because do you consider this an unbroken pillar? Well, that's up to you. What about this one here? Is this one considered unbroken? I don't know. Or was it intended to be like this, right? So they have to guess how many, and count how many pillars there are here. 72.5. Good choice. Good choice. Not exactly. Yeah, it's in the middle of the zone, the Anka head here, so I'm flying around. They have to guess how many pillars there are. And it is a tricky one, because even I was wrong the first time, and I had to be corrected when I was guessing how many pillars there are. Now, for those of you... Yeah, they're going to have trouble finding the turn-in. Okay, why don't we... I'll help you guys out here. There. For those of you flying in the wrong spot, the pillars in the wall count? I don't know. I'm not going to tell you anything. That's your guess. What do you think? I'm not going to tell you whether they count or not. So those of you that, that have the pillars, Kicks and Giggles... where's the turn-in? Well, the turn-in, again, is... Where's that link here? Turn-in is here. The turn-in, as a clue, is in southern Silithus, or south of Silithus. You want to go south of Silithus, guys. That's the only clue I'm going to give you for where it is. Hey, listen, is there a penalty for guessing wrong? Yeah, they actually have to go back. They can't just keep guessing 1, 2, whatever, and just spam numbers. If they are incorrect, they have to go back and count. So there is a bit of a time delay with that one. You have to guess at the correct NPC. So again, you guys can't just go to Beaver. Beaver is your quest giver, not your quest acceptor. And I wonder if anybody has not gotten here yet. Maybe. I think K's... Oh, at the turn-in location? Oh, I see. K went to the wrong turn-in location. That's fine. Kicks and Giggles might have also gone to the wrong location. So where is it? I mean, potentially cave in Southern Silice. So now people are all counting. So some of them were... This is actually a pretty good detour. A bunch of them were farming, and a bunch of them were counting. So they had the choice of, do I farm a full cultist set with encrypted text, or do I count how many pillars there are? And I remember, if they guess incorrectly, they have to go back. They have to go all the way back and count. They just can't keep guessing over and over and over and over. So there's the hint, right? It is somewhere in Southern Silice. Nobody has found the actual quest turn-in person, which again is dressed like handsome Sparty here. This, for those of you wondering, every one of these amazing race assisters or assistants is dressed like I am, with a full tuxedo and a purple hat. So that is the official uniform of our amazing race here. Is the dragon in the cave south of... I don't know. I'm not going to tell you guys things. You know, potentially. South of is where you guys want to go. So they're all sort of all over the place right now. They're still farming. I wonder... Oh, we have our first person. Our first person has reached it. Let's go fly down to this cave. All right. So they'll have to guess the number. I'm not going to say out loud how many pillars there are. Or you know, show how many they have to collect, or whether they have to collect the the cultist mantle, the robe, and cowl. And if they're incorrect, well, they have to go back and do it again. So let's go fly over there. Now that people are getting over there, and they're going to start looking at the radar for this amazing race. They're all still collecting. Remember, beaver. Let's find out. Has anyone not talked to Beaver to get their quest? Let's find out. So there is, yes, there is a cave south of Silice, not one that is very well known. And Kicks and Giggles totally forgot about this cave. I actually had no idea about this cave. I had zero clue until Midgets pointed it out. I'm like, nobody's going to know where this damn cave is. So I don't know how many of you guys actually knew there was a cave down here. Oh, somebody died. Poor Kicks and Giggles. Oh no, we've got our first casualty of the race. I'm sorry, man. I can't res you. I mean, maybe you can beg this paladin for a res, but I can't. I'm the host. Yeah, ask the superior. It's totally. I mean, if he reses you, he reses you. They're begging now. They're begging for a res. Now in this cave, under that screenshot, is there. This is the sleeping dragon, Andrestras, in the southern or south of Silice cave. Sounds good. All right, you can interrupt group. Letting me trade items, not letting me proceed. So, how? What is in the red set? Trade me. I wonder if anybody's gotten correct. Let's see if he's correct here. Rix, you can trade me. And then we do have a portal person. So for their next section, they do have a portal they can go onto. Oh, he's wearing it. That's fine. Rix is wearing it. He's okay. Yeah, Rix is totally fine, guys. He's wearing the full suit. He's good to go. Yeah, you guys can either put on the entire suit. That makes it easier instead of trading it. Yeah. Totally works. Can wear instead of trading. Yeah, if you can wear the full suit like Kay here or Rix, you will get your next clue from Oakley. Oakley is our next little helper who is giving them the next clue. Now, the next clue for the amazing race, this one might be an easier one. So I'll give you guys the clue for this one once they get to it. Through the dark portal to a place of history, a hold of honor. Once there, purchase 3 gems, the tourmaline, zircon, and amber. Then seek your hidden helper for the next clue. So past the dark portal at a hold of honor. That sort of gives it away. Once they get that clue, they can take the portal here, which Midgets is throwing for them. There, the portal's coming. Hold on, I can't imagine where that is. You never know. People are new to the game, right? It's believed the dragon in the cave is dedicated to the child of a dead who died. Oh, that's really cool. That is, like, I love how Blizz puts those kinds of things in game, whether they're, you know, the Robin Williams tributes or tributes to certain people. Let's go through Hellfire Peninsula here. You can switch anytime. If you are counting pillars, you can go farm anytime and switch detours. That goes the same for later detours. Yeah, so later on, guys, if you're struggling with a certain detour, and some of these guys are struggling guessing how many pillars there actually are, they can then go farm cultist stuff anyway. And so these guys, so there's a few people in the lead already, and hopefully they can find this person. I'm actually going to put them into my group here. Where's Ebola? Is he on Mumble? Well, hopefully. We can't get honor until Legion. Oh, that's so hilarious. It must be Thrallmar. It must be. Totally. So once they are through the Dark Portal, which we just went through, they're going to the Hold of Honor. They get 3 gems and then find their next person. So yes. So going back into BC, this was one of the coolest leveling experiences of all time, because I played with my best friends when I was leveling back in, what was it, 2006, 2007? It was a really, really cool time, and I loved the lore, and I was always hoping through all the Burning Crusade that I could finally see Trell and Illyrian. Where are they? Where are they? Or finish off my Ashbringer quest line, because apparently one of the Lost Brothers is hiding in the Outlands somewhere. But that quest line was never ever finished off. So, somewhere in Honor Hold, they have to find a place, and there's 4 of them already here. They have to find a place to buy gems, and there are actually quite a few gem vendors, but they have to find the right gems. So if you look at the Quartermaster, for instance, she has a gem. Or is it? Or she did have a gem. Maybe it's a... whatever gem. Okay, well, whatever. So they have to find a gem vendor, and then find the quest NPC. For those of you that sort of know, or what, 2007? Thank you. Yeah, it was early 2007. It was a good time. Leveling through all those zones. So they're all going all over the place here, trying to find this person. I wonder if anybody's found their gems yet. So they find 3 of these unique gems from a vendor, somewhere in Honor Hold. And again, those of you catching up right now, plenty of time to catch up. I wonder where Cody is now. How many of them are still stuck here? Yeah, they're still farming their cultists, but that's okay. Plenty of time to catch up. 2 warriors here are farming. Probably want to be in different Twilight camps. Make it a little bit easier. And then once everybody's out of Silthus, we'll start leapfrogging our helpers over. What was amazing is how quiet a 50 full River was until he was up your ass. Well, that's the thing. You were leveling in Hellfire Peninsula, and suddenly, you know, you'd feel the ground shake. It would go boom, 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 and the entire screen is shaking, and you turn around, and you're like 5 feet away from this giant, stealthy-ass Fel Reaver, who then would just kill you. And those kinds of dangers are back in Legion, which is very, very exciting. The dangers of high enemy NPCs, or, you know, raid bosses walking around, that's going to be very good to do. So, Ebola. Let's invite baby Ebola. Okay, Ebola, I'll invite you to the group here. Has anybody turned their thing into you? 2 people have? Okay, let me, let's invite here. I don't know if anybody's actually turned in gems yet, but hopefully that'll be easier in terms of finding where Ebola is. Alright, hopefully. If I always be paranoid? Oh yeah, absolutely. Now let's see. Let's see if they can find them. They're all flying around here. It looks like they have found Ebola now. So Ebola is actually hiding at the very top here. Somewhere in this tower. This dirty little warlock. You're lost already. Poor Jakey. That's okay. So Rixie and Ganastasia. That's awesome. So 2 of them have found you already, and they're leading. Okay. Sounds good. So once you guys do find your gems, you will turn your gems into Baby Ebola, which is all the way up here. Now, if they are cross-server, like Kay here, If they are cross-server, then put it in non-trade window, and that works. Obviously, like honesty policy, like Kay seems like a pretty upstanding person, and here is Baby Ebola. Yeah, just trade in PM. The little gnome. Of course, we need gnomes. We need more and more gnomes. So now that there's no mobs here in Silithus, you gotta go find somewhere else. Find a different camp. And there's Morhig also trying to collect his. Let's jump back down. So once they then have their gems, they'll have to proceed to the next section. So the next clue that Ebola is going to give them is this one. So they'll turn into 3 gems, and Ebola is going to tell them this. Your next stop is a consortium-run town protected by an arcane purple shroud. If you're a collector of pets, you will know exactly where to go. Purchase from this vendor the pet named after a major horde city, and find the hidden clue helper for your next clue. So, pretty good clue of where they're supposed to go. So somewhere, consortium run town. And what's a consortium up to? You know, in Legion, we haven't really seen them do much of anything since Burning Crusade. They're a pretty prominent part in this little section right here, this little town. There's, of course, a bunch of consortium people up here. But what have they been up to? I wonder if the Ethereals will be a race later on. So, yeah, so we're going to go to Netherstorm. So hopefully, yeah, we already have somebody flying here. Kay, and oh man, these guys are quick. So they are flying to the Consortium now for their next clue. So they need to find a pet from somewhere in that Consortium run town and give that pet, which is named after a horde city, to the quest giver, which they need to find inside that town. So we'll find it here. Thanks, Galen. The ground didn't shake until he was like 2 steps away from you, giving you time to turn around and see him just do the panic run. That's exactly right. And those are the kind of memories, kid craziness, that we love from Burning Crusade. That was a lot of fun. That's pretty good. He's been following me around for a while. Maybe he's trying to get head start. Probably. Probably. All right. Oh, did we lose somebody? Did somebody die? Or maybe they gave up. I don't know. So who's still in Silithus? We're still waiting on a few more here. Bladebuster and Jakey are still in there. People are still trying to guess how many pillars there are. Oh, man. All right. So if you are still in Silithus, please skip ahead and proceed to turn in point, regardless of how far you are on that quest line. The Consortium quest giver might be phased. In that case, we need to whisper me. Can you whisper me, Consortium quest giver? There might be phasing issues with you as well. All right, let's get our little. No, let me invite you. There you go. So hopefully that'll fix the phasing issues for these guys. Yeah, so we're trying to, catch these guys up. If they are still in the Silithus section, we're actually going to just say, just proceed anyway. We want you to come join it. So these three, the 3 warriors that are still in Silithus right now, are going to catch up to this next section of it, or at least the honor hold section. All right, we're still flying up here. They need to find them. Again, Anastasia went to the wrong place. That's the thing with Amazing Grace. You might go to the wrong place, or a taxi screws you over, or something. Garish has no idea where he's going. That's okay. That's totally fine. As long as you have fun. That's really what matters. Yeah, they have to trade you the correct pet, and then you will give them a clue and a portal to the next section. Then that totally works. Yeah, that's cross realm. If they traded to you in the non-trade window, that totally works. So this is Storm Spire, where we have the prince. What's his name here? Image of Nexus Prince Harmond. And now there is a, for those of you that are pet collectors, you know exactly where to go. There's actually a pet collector. Let's see if I can remember how to know where it is. General goods. Here we go. Exotic creatures. So you have to buy one of the pets here, and this is an easy one, that is named after a horde city. or Horde Town. I don't want to spoil it here. Once you have that pet, trade it to whoever our little hider is, which is Jacked and 10, the Jersey mage here, Jacked and 10. So find him, trade him, and he'll give you a portal as well as a clue to your next section. Let's see here. How do I... I'll write it up here for you. So let's move on to the next one. So you have here. There you go. Alright, so there he is. He's hiding right here. And he's giving portals off to Dalaran. So the next section of the Amazing Race is probably the most terrifying one. Alright, so here's Jack and Tan. Once they complete their pets, then they do the Honor Hold section, which these guys are. Everyone's pretty much out of Silithus now. There we go. Last ones are catching up right now. Still plenty of time to catch up. Trust me, guys. This next event may make or break a lot of players. So just make sure everyone, for those of you that are helpers, make sure everybody's going to you and not skipping ahead. Obviously, they can't skip ahead, or they'll just get disqualified. So Ashtanga here, or the Jack and Tan guy, is going to give them their next clue. And, well, they have to trade you that correct pet. If they don't, they have to go back and do it. So the next clue he's going to give you guys is this one. The next part of your journey is to a place you have seen before with lifts, wands, and falls. You smile because you've practiced this one before, but that doesn't mean you're prepared for what we have in store. So, we've used this one quite often, and these guys are now flying down to the correct section. Whisper him the pet. Yeah, whisper him the pet. There you go, that's fine. You accidentally clicked. So we're going to the Ancient Lifts here in Howling Fjord. Now, for those of you that have seen the Ancient Lift races, these are some really, really fun ones. I'm actually going to show you guys a video while I fly down there. So this is something we did during Guild Survivor, which was amazing. And this was also the Noble Garden event. So I'll show you guys this on stream here. We actually dressed them up as bunnies. We just up as bunnies, and we had them race around along this lift, which is where we're flying right now. Let's fast forward a little bit here. All right. So here was the timer. Those of you watching. This was the Guild Survivor race. So in this one, they had to race all the way down this crazy-ass rope, this tight rope. If they fell off and potentially died and had to go back to the next phase. Or they had to go collect eggs along the rope here. And you'll see exactly what happened with this last race. This one was a ton of fun.
Alright, let's see these bunnies go. This is going to be terrifying. Some are going to go really slow right now. Some are jumping. Oh dear, that was a big jump. I feel like I see speed here. It is a terrifying, terrifying jump here.
And so here, there were also eggs. You can sort of see here, there are eggs on this rope as well, which they potentially had to collect. It was either the first person to cross the finish line, or the person to collect the most eggs would win this challenge. This was one of the best ones. Yeah, Ariana was fantastic with this. Ariana's been one of our biggest helpers with Guild Survivors and clues and riddles and ideas. And it's been it's fantastic. This was one of the most fun ones by far.
Alright, so they are collecting the eggs here. Let's see how many they get. There's plenty of eggs all over the place.
And of course, we put obstacles in here as well. We had these big-ass giant druids, sometimes giving them stampeding roars, or giving them just obstacles they had to jump over. It was a ton of...
Who fell?
Oh, poor... Oh no, it was Psycho. It was a lot of fun with these guys. Alright. Hopefully I don't die here from this. Alright. So we've all finished off the... Yeah, so everyone is out of Silithus now. They're all moving on to Burning Crusade section, or the Ancient Lift. Now this one will be a big skill-based test for those of you that are flying there now. Let me go over there really quick. So we will be using the Ancient Lift again. It's nice to see these old Warcraft areas with the amazing race idea. Yeah, so we did the Guild Survivor stuff, and now we're reincorporating the Ancient Lift. But this one is a lot more challenging and a lot more terrifying, so we'll see exactly what happens when we fly over there. I'll explain how this event's supposed to work. So again, the clue was the next part of your journey. This is a clue from Stormspire that Ash gave them. The next part of your journey is to a place you have seen before with lifts, wands, and falls. We used wands and the lifts, and obviously people fell off. You smile because you practiced before, so some of these guys have actually done this challenge, running along the Ancient Lift, but that's not exactly what they'll be doing here. There will be a slight twist on this one. What was the clue about the pet and where was it? So the pet in Stormspire, is anybody still there? Everybody's, it looks like they're out of Stormspire. The pet was an Undercity roach, because it's named after the Undercity, and that was in Stormspire. So the clue was, your next stop is a consortium-run town protected by an arcane purple shroud. If you are a collector of pets, you'll know exactly where to go. Purchase from this vendor the pet named after a major horde city, and find the next hidden helper. Alright, so we might have phasing issues here. Conrad, why don't you let me invite you because of phasing issues. Can you whisper me? Good. Yeah, Quester phased. Where are you, Conrad? Alright. Let's get our Conrad in the zone here. I'll throw in a marker for you guys. There he is. Okay, there he is. Alright, so Conrad is on this rope. So once they get to him, they actually have to land on the rope. Sorry, guys. They actually have to land on the rope and whisper him. Land on the rope and whisper him. He's here. Phased in. Now, you guys think it's elevator boss? Yes, no. It's actually quite a difficult challenge. What they have to do, and this is really tough because I need to get onto a different mount, is they will need to get on my ashes. Yeah, ashes. They're going to go to this person. They have to land on the rope like this. And what they need to do now, and here's what the clue he has to give them, is this is a challenge. This is a severe roadblock challenge. Let me put up my... Here's the little roadblock. There. It's a roadblock. You can see here. This is a challenge they must perform. They have to start at this marked point. They need to jump onto the moving tram and ride it all the way to the bottom. And as you can see here, based off the corpses and people falling in the water, it is not as easy as it seems. So they now need to fly back up and try again. This one takes... It was definitely raining men there, yes. So they have to try again, wait again. So those of you still flying down here, plenty of opportunity for you guys to catch up. It is much more difficult. It took me 3 tries to get it. The 4th try I missed. The 5th try I got it again. So it's actually quite difficult for most of you guys to do it. And you will then need to jump on this tram. You'll need to ride it all the way down and talk to the next quest giver at the base of the lift. But you actually need to jump from this blue marker, no other places. Can you heroic leap? Nope. No abilities allowed. No items allowed. You must jump. So this will be the big block for a lot of players. Some of them are going to catch up here. You know, some of the warriors are going to catch up that were really slow. Some of these guys might get a really good advantage. Again, depending if they jumped correctly. Sure can, unless you want to die. So people asking, you know, can I bubble? Yeah, you can totally bubble. Okay, here they go. Next jump. Let's see if anybody makes it. Oh! Somebody made it. So you have to ride it all the way down. Now you have to ride it down. Okay, now the lift is going to come back. They're going to make their second attempt at a jump here. Who made it up there? Looks like K. Okay, a couple of these guys made it up. Let's see this next jump. Here they go, and... Oh, poor people without bubbles. They got to try again. This is an extreme roadblock challenge. But some of them have made it. Some of them did make it down. Some of them have made it down, and they need to go down to the next person here. So they're jumping way too late. It's really tough to anticipate which way it's going. And then, of course, like if you miss, well, you might die, and it's going to slow you down. But you actually have to wait for the lift to go all the way back up. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. A lot of fun. So these guys are going to go to the next section here. And this next section, once they make it down, they'll talk to their... talk to little matron portable here, and they'll get their next clue. Let's go wait for these guys one more time here. Let's see if there's any more jumping down. See if anybody else will make it. There's quite a few people there. Here we go. Let's see if anybody jumps. Oh wait, the lift is coming back. Let's go check the next attempt here. Maybe I'll give them a third marker, or another marker they can jump from. Make it a little bit easier. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a second marker. That is roughly about the equidistant point here. So they can catch up a little bit quickly here. Oh, wait, somebody made it. They made it. Okay, you guys can jump from blue or green marker now. Give them a bit of an elastic band there. They can jump from either the blue or green. So there's a few of them that actually made it. I think Jaded made it up there, right? They are now riding the... Oh, somebody else made it, and somebody fell. Poor Pin Missile. Okay, at least Pin Missile made it, into the water. All right, so we're going to follow these guys along. They've made it on the tram, and they are moving on to the next section. The next section. What is my outfit? This is my outfit here. This is the outfit of all the Amazing Race quest givers. Please whisper portable at the bottom, and she will give you your next clue. So whisper her, get off the tram, and she'll give you your next clue, which is, let's go head over there. So the next clue is this one. Decisions. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. This next clue is, cooking, a brewery, and granaries all can be found here. But for those of you who like to dance, there's a hat you will hold dear. It's memories, it's fun, but no, you aren't quite done. Even if you have been here before, you'll need to talk to the helper to find out more. So, for those of you that know where that is, it is somewhere in Pandaria. It is a really, really cool thing. We're actually going to go fly there now. These guys are too smart. Morhig and Astia and who else is that? Kay. These guys are in a commanding lead right now. Somebody's got to slow them down. Slow these guys down. And then we have, who else? Kicks and Giggles also in fourth. Close fourth place, and Rixie. So 5 people in a commanding lead right now. So they need to go find, for those of you that know where it is, in this granary, cooking, brewery, granaries can all be found here, so it's likely somewhere in this zone, but there's a hat they need to find. Now, for those of you that don't know which hat this is, it is this hat right here. The Mesmerizing Fruit Hat. This thing is awesome. It should be a toy, honestly. It should be a toy. I'm not sure why it isn't, but basically you start the conga. So if I go to my garrison right now, you could have all of your followers dance with you, and it is absolutely hilarious. So they're looking for it somewhere here. Somewhere here, somewhere. Where is this hat? This Mesmerizing Fruit Hat they need to find. And of course, if they're listening to the stream right now, they can always Google it, Wowhead it, whatever, and find out where this hat is. Let's see if I can have these guys dance. What is the next one here? Okay, I'm going to put on my hat here, and hopefully these guys... No, they probably won't dance. Might be phased. Okay, whisper me... Whisper me for phasing. I think that's a beaver. Alright. Where's Beaver? Beaver? Yeah, we might have phasing issues. Somewhere here. Unless we lost Beaver. There he is. Okay, there we'll fix Beaver. Beaver should be somewhere over here. There he is. There's Beaver right here with the conga hat. Now, these hats are pretty cool because you start doing the dance. You start the conga dance here. And I believe it's right here that's Magical Fruit Hat spawns. But basically, if you use this in your garrison, guys, like these guys are, All of your followers will follow along and do the conga line with you. It is the best thing ever. So Beaver is there for the hats. Collect your hats. If you don't have one, you need to whisper him anyway, and he'll give you a clue for your next one. Now, for their next one, they have a major detour. Now, this is one of the biggest detours, again, that may potentially, slow down somebody or speed them up or whatever. They have the choice in a detour. Let's load up our detour picture. Of whether they want to go with RNG or their luck and their cunning skills, or they can choose to go do something else. Now they'll get a choice here of Jurassic Park or hide and seek. Beaver. So with Jurassic Park, their task is this. They need to collect 100 dinosaur bones from the Isle of Giants and bring them back to Beaver. So they need to go fly all the way up here, to Isle of Giants, kill enough dinosaurs to get 100 bones and bring them all the way back. Alternatively, if they want to play hide and seek and they think, they know where Ariana is hiding, and Ariana is a clever one, they need to find Ariana hiding somewhere in Kunlai Summit in one of the caves. If they find her, she'll give them the next clue. So, this is sort of where you decide, do you want to go, hope for your luck and go through the many caves in Kunlai Summit, or do you want to go farm dinosaurs? Dinosaurs might be, the safe bet. You could go with Kunlai Summit here, get a huge advantage, or you'll be stuck here looking for Ariana for a long, long, long time. You finally made the jump? That's good. Fantastic. No way I'm finding Ariana. I'll take a chance with the bones. Sometimes. Okay. Anybody? Who's still on the boat here? A couple of more guys are still on the boat? Okay. Did they make it on the boat? Alright. But I did get under City Cockroach. Should I go back? Nope. It's okay. Keep going. Alright, so let's go fly up there next. You guessing the Drumming Monkey Cave? So just work texts. Bite if it fits. Alright. Alright. So, they need to go fly. Is anyone going to go hide or fly and hide? Find Ariana. I can't speak today. Find Ariana somewhere in Kunlai. It looks like Ganashja's looking somewhere in one of the caves. There's Roshi to come help out as well. And these guys are all getting their hats from Beaver. Now again, this hat, 1 hour cooldown, but those of you that don't have a hat right now, Conrad said he had no idea about this hat. It's really cool. Put it on your garrison and walk around, and your followers will all follow you along. It is the coolest and one of the funniest things you'll see in this game. Ariana's actually just waiting for Zandalari Warbringers. Yeah, no, she's hiding somewhere in Kunlai Summit, right? Somewhere here. So they need to decide whether they're going to look for Ariana or go farm dinosaur bones and bring them all the way back. And this is either the slow, safe bet of bones, or how lucky do you feel trying to find Ariana. And she's a pretty good hider, so maybe you're better than her. And again, for those of you that are a little bit behind here, Cody and the rest of you, plenty of time to catch up. This could be one of those contests. If you are behind, maybe you want to go search for Ariana. Right? Again, you could potentially use the other people on your map as a reference, right? Well, where are they all hiding? You could whisper somebody, team up with them, split the Felsteel Annihilator. I don't know. Ariana's a professional. Well, remember, Ariana is still wearing her outfit. She has to wear her uniform. Thanks for joining us, Point Pin Missile. That was a lot of fun. Some of them are having to head off. It is a long contest here. They've been racing for pretty much a solid hour now, and they're nearing the home stretch now. They still have to finish, after this one, World of the Draenor will be their final one. So one more after this. So some of these guys are looking in the caves. I'm also going to look for Ariana. Ariana, I don't know where you are, and look, obviously, I'm not sure where you are, so I'm going to look as well in caves for you. Somewhere there are caves. I mean, there's lots of caves all over the place. Are these considered caves? I'll say yes. Moby Terrace, it's not really a cave. Let's go look for Ariana. And who's up there farming dinosaur bones? So we have Kay as well as Rixie farming dinosaur bones. You have to get 100 of them. 100 dinosaur bones, or bring them all the way back to Beaver. If they get enough bones, Beaver will give them the next clue. Thanks, Athene. Thanks. I appreciate it. That was fun. Thanks for joining us. I knew it would take a solid hour to do this event, and we're nearly done. All right, let's go. This is forever flying here. It takes forever. I think north of Shadowpen Monastery. Is that where I should go? To the ruins of Karun? That's where Morhig is going right now. And obviously, if Ariana is here, Morhig will not share that because Morhig wants that lead. If Morhig is correct, he will have a commanding lead. He'll definitely be number one spot right now. And for those of you farming dinosaur bones right now, let us know when you're done. I want to sort of see how far ahead of you guys are. Or you can always, just tell everybody, hey, I'm done dinosaur bones. I'm in such a lead, and it demoralizes other players. It's a good hiding spot. I don't know. Like I'm trying to find here. I'm guessing it's the Horde are killing you. Oh, the Horde. Is it PvP? Are you PvP flagged? Poor K. I didn't even anticipate Horde trying to kill you. Why are you PvP flagged? This is such a huge zone. It's so much flying right now. Looks like Jakey. Jakey was in one of the last spots, and now he's, third, fourth. Yeah, you don't have to be PvP flagged. Yeah, no reason to. Yeah, because you're from a PvP server. Yeah, I would have turned off your PvP flag earlier on. So we're trying to look for... I'm guessing it's one of these big mountains where Ariana's hiding. It's one of these big mountains. Because Roshi hit really well too, and so did I when we were hiding here. Even if they buy... So what... Yeah, that's something that we thought about. What if they have 100 dinosaur bones on them and they trade Beaver right away? Well, then Beaver was instructed to take their bones and ask for more. And keep asking until they were out, and then have them go farm. So if they had like 1,000 bones on them, he was instructed to take all their bones and then have them go farm. Because there's no cheating allowed like that. Okay, where are these? Oh, wait, is that a cave? Let's go fly this way. I wonder if Ariana's hiding in here. Looks like a bit of a path. Marg got your bones? How did you get bones? You're not using the auction house? What the shit, Marg? How did you get bones so quickly? You weren't even on the island. I don't know. I don't know, Marg. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see you on the island, Marg, before, you go collect any bones, rather than like, oh, I found some bones on the auction... Oh, that's not a cave. Damn it. I found some bones on the auction house. You have to go kill them. Like, I've been checking who's been on this damn island. I don't know. Kay's there, and there was a warrior here, and Jakey... Wasn't there another warrior? Margleman? No, they're supposed to go farm them. That's the goal. Okay, let's go look for more of these things. Where are these damn caves? And this is one of the coolest things with Pandaria. And this is something they're really bringing to Legion. Oh, wait. Never mind, these little Grommel guys. They're stuck. That'd be an interesting thing later on. Isn't there any more caves here? I could have sworn... Are there any... For those of you that know your places in Kunlai Summit, are there any caves around here? Yeah, why don't we give them a hint, Ariana? Let's give them a hint. Are you in a mountain? Why don't you give me the hint that you gave me earlier? Will the guild you are to be doing one of these going to Legion? No, we're not going to be doing these. They take a lot of work to put together. We're doing a lot of stuff on beta right now. This is more for the viewers and for you guys to get a chance at a Felsteel Annihilator. We already have ours. But we've done other stuff. We've done something like Guild Survivor. The big cave in the middle is there. So Ariana's clue is, sometimes the map doesn't show the truth. Don't look for the obvious. Okay, so don't look for a cave on the map. It's an unmarked cave, is what you're saying. Potentially unmarked cave, and everyone else still going back and forth here. What else? Who? Who doesn't? Okay, just send him over. That's fine. Yeah, bring Bladebuster over to the next section. Totally fine. Do you guys sell the mount anymore? We are still selling mounts, yeah. Sales, there you go. Where are there how am I supposed to know where there's unmarked caves? I'd be terrible at this. Ariana's too clever. Where are there unmarked caves? I have no flippin' clue. And Eldary's going to buy Miss Pandaria Flying just for this? How do you not have Miss Pandaria Flying? Seriously, how? How do you not have it? Maybe there's a cave down below here. Or to after Northrend, Miss of Pandaria. Okay, I don't see any caves here. I know there's a cave just near the tunnel thing when coming into Kunlai Village. Okay, Shellstars, help me out here. I skipped Miss Pandaria on this character. Fair enough. Are Scritch caves marked? I have no idea. Guys, help me out here, viewers. Shellstars, where is there a cave? So, Kunlai Main City, which is where? Is there even a Kunlai Main City? There's one keg. Does that count as the main city? These guys are all looking right now. I saw the cave entrance. Well, no, I think that one clue was enough for people. I might need a second clue, Ariana, but I don't think the viewers need one. They're apparently smarter than I am. Next to Coda Base Camp. Coda Base Camp. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Coda Base Camp. Village in the southeast. Okay, so you're saying there's unmarked caves around here. Okay. There's tons of caves near Roshi. Oh, interesting. Beaver is phased. He should be phased. He shouldn't be phased with us. Or not with us. Are you there with him? Okay, where are these damn caves? Oh, there's caves. There's some unmarked caves down below there. There's kicks and giggles going there. Why am I flying so slow? It feels like it's taking forever. I would have had 1,000 bones by now? Maybe. Maybe you should have joined the damn race. Tell us the hint again. The hint was, sometimes the map doesn't show the truth. Don't look for the obvious. Give us clue number 2. There's a phasing issue here even in raid? Okay. Well, then... Where's Beaver? Okay, Beaver, then give them the chance. Let's go check in this cave here. Maybe Erin isn't here. I heard you can find some nice iced coffee here. Oh, the hat makes me fly slower? Are you kidding me? That's why I'm flying so slowly, because of the friggin' hat equipped? You guys can try trading maybe a Roshi. Having no flight points sucks. I wonder where Ariana's hiding. This is the ice cave? I wonder if... Is Ariana hiding here? Did you find her anywhere? Ganastia? Did you find an Ariana? I wonder if there's phasing here. We probably should invite Ariana at this point. Because we might have phasing issues, right? Like, yeah. One second. Let me invite Ariana. Where is she? Damn it. Alright, either find Ariana, or at this point, you know, Son of a bitch, where is she? She's somewhere here. What the? Are you kidding me? Is she in this stupid thing? She's totally in here. So find Ariana for your next clue. She's totally in this damn thing. You found her, Evo? Oh, she's down below. Hello, travelers. First place. Yeah, she was phased. That's fine. We're in the wrong cave, Eldari. Me and you. She must be underneath us. Alright. So, moving on from there. Alright, Beaver's gonna move them on if they trade him, or if they get to you. She's here. She's somewhere underneath. Where is that underneath cave? Damn it, I'm in combat now. There we go. I can't believe I was flying so slow. Alright, so the next clue. Yeah, once they get to you. Alright, we're gonna move them on. Moving on to the next section of the amazing race. So, once they found Ariana, went back to Beaver, they're going to get one of their last clues. So, their last clue is, find the... One sec. Alright, this one. We are back to the present with followers galore. Use your Hearthstone to return to Draenor once more. We're almost done. I bet you can't wait. Your next challenge will be fishing with Nate. Head to the spires and fish up 10 gulpers. Any size will do. Then fly to Sethek Hollow to get your next clue. The last part is jumping, no flying allowed. Show the helper your fish and they will tell you out loud. A phrase to remember to show you were clever, something to be said will get you the next helper. So, the next section I need to hearth on out of here. So everybody, I'm guessing, has hearthed out already. Where are these guys? Alright, let's go hearth out of here. Use our Garrison Hearthstone. We are moving on to the next section. So we're back towards the Draenor now. Who made the riddles? Midgets, who I'm sure took lessons from Ariana. Because Ariana always makes amazing ones. Okay, so let's head on. Are they all over there? Yeah, so now the next challenge is that they have to go fishing. Hearth is what it said. Alright, yeah, so they have to travel by Hearth and then fly down there. They can't just teleport over to the Spires challenge mode. So now they have to go to Spires of Iraq and fish up a bunch of these gulpers. Yeah, Ariana's are amazing, I know. Could have used Ariana's riddles here too. She's always got great rhyming schemes and iambic pentameter and everything. Yeah, so hopefully they all didn't use their challenge mode ports and they all flew down here. So again, we're back to the present with followers galore, and this is really the best part of World of Draenor right now, right? Fishing for turtles, highlighted the expansion. Use your Hearthstone to return to Draenor once more. We're almost done. I bet you can't wait. Your next challenge will be fishing with Nate. Head to the spires and fish up 10 gulpers. So 10 gulpers of some sort. And then fly to Sethek Hollow to get their next clue. Now, once at Sethek Hollow, they're going to have to do a jumping puzzle. So they have to find somewhere in Spires to fish up these gulpers. I actually have no idea what this challenge is. Midges is the one that made this one up. It's fishing for gulpers some sort. I don't know, highlight of the pre-patch? Oh, I know. Yeah, it is the highlight of the pre-patch. I wonder if I can fish here. What are these gulpers that we want them to fish up anyway? So I don't have fishing? Wow. You were in a commanding, like third place, and now you don't have fishing. Best to go and learn then. Yes, especially if you want turtle mounts or something. Best to go and learn that fishing profession. Quest giver is phased. Do you have 10 gulpers already? There's no way you have 10 gulpers. Which one? Which, they might be phased. Where's my, where's Lockhart? Does a... let's see here. I can't believe you don't have fishing. Did you fish them up already? Okay, so let's go in Sethek Hollow here. Where's Lockhart? Lockhart, why don't you whisper me? Lock Monk. Alright, so in Sethic Hollow, somewhere here, is the quest turn-in person. You have to get to him or her by, so no flying allowed in Sethic Hollow. Alright, everyone's moving on to the last section right now. They're all getting out of Missa Pandaria, right? Yeah, they're all finishing by here. Ravaged Hobo, Jade. Well, she's now dealing with, you know, the kid. Thanks for coming, Pandora, from Emerald Dream. These events you put on our school, they take a lot of work, Naka. Sparty, I thought you could only get 5 lunkers at a time, if I remember correctly. I have no idea. I don't think I have any lunkers. So they have to get to the person, but they need to get there by ground mounts only. They cannot use flying mounts. So you can see here, our little helper is up here. But they have to get to them by way of ground mount only, or running. Running is fine as well. It is a jumping puzzle to get up there. And it is possible, trust me. It looks like one of them have gotten there already. They're all fishing right now, all by bodies of water. Does the gulper bait stuff count? I was in the cave for a long time. I know, we had phasing issues. I know, no challenge to be perfect. I don't know. Does the gulper eel bait count? Is the place? Well, half the Rizzles are outside Azeroth. No, like a third of them are. Alright, so we have our first one completing, and he is now looking like he's going to go to the finish line. No, they don't count? Okay, so gulper bait doesn't count. No, it's actually the actual eels. Bait does not count. One sec here. They need abyssal gulpers, not eel bait. Alright. Yeah, it's bait, not fish. Use the bait to catch more fish. That's the goal. So get up here, guys. Okay, who's here? Kay. Kay's here. Kay's trying to jump out there. You can do it, Kay. We're cheering you on. Jump higher. Oh, now the birds are attacking you. 3 horses be dressed down. Come on, Kay. Don't let these birds slow you down. We're cheering you on. Try and get the last ones. Come on, Kay. They have to get to this quest giver up here. To Lock Monk. And we're nearly done. Yeah, I don't know why it's phases to a PvP realm. Probably because Stormage is really busy. You have no fishing either, Jaded! Oh, man. Oh, man. Jaded. Alright. We're waiting on these guys to get up here. We're having phasing issues for the final person 2 midgets. No, I didn't, but they're also not in the right location, so I'll wait till they get to the right location. I'll wait for a few more to finish off the gulper section. No ground mounts? Well, they're allowed ground mounts. You are allowed ground mounts for the jumping puzzle, just no flying mounts. So they totally can. They can use speed boosts, they can use whatever. So Kay's trying to get up here, and we have one guy, Rixie, who is potentially going to the, to the finish line if the finish line is actually in that spot there. Kay, run up the rock and then jump over. Come on, Kay. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if this is probably the best way. So if at first you don't succeed, try again. But after 10 times, you might want to try a different path. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right way, because you have to make that jump later on, right? I don't know if this is the right entrance here. I can do it. Try a different section. Maybe, try on this side over here somewhere. Maybe try over here by the blue marker there. These guys are all trying. Try a different route if they can't get up there. Poor guys. Can't do jumping puzzles. Roshi can't do it either. But I did mark a little blue section. Maybe try that one. Run up the rock around the back. Maybe. Like, you can try to get up this rock too, right? Like, they have to potentially go up. What if they can go up this way? Oh. Oh. Holy shit. That would have been so... I mean, I didn't spoil it for these guys. I totally didn't spoil it. I don't think Midgets and I, you know, did it. You might not be in the right area. Well. Come on, Kay, you can do it! Kay! Kay made... Oh, no! Kay fell off! Oh, Kay! Oh, no! Alright. Oh, no! Poor Kay. Alright, Kay, you can get up here. Okay, so they are finally getting to the finish line here. This is their final section. Yeah, link and say if you can't trade, that's fine. Lock Monk, you know, just link it in say chat or whisper him. Yeah, you want 10 of those gulpers. Perfect. Good job, Jakey. Alright, so the final clue, and you stream people can maybe help out these guys out if they need it. Alright, we are on the last stop. We hope you had fun. And fly to the city that was shunned. It's legendary and full of lore, but sadly we didn't see this capital anymore. The first one there will take the next step, a new competition where the Felsteel Annihilator will be with great gift. Find our helper there and thank them for all they have done, and be the first to whisper, and you will find that you have won. So, they're actually given a specific passcode from Lockmonk. Okay, they're given a specific password from Lockmonk, and they need to give that password to the final person for the pit stop. That's... Oh, is it Chatrath? You're there already? I see. So let me read this clue again to you guys. We are at the last stop. We hope you had fun. Take this phrase, the phrase that given from Lockhart, or Lockmonk there, and fly to the city that was shunned. It's legendary and full of lore, but sadly we didn't see this capital anymore, or see this capital at all. The first one there will take the next step, a new competition where the Felsteel Annihilator will be a great gift. Find the helper there and give them their special clue. So, is it Shatrath? I don't know. You guys decide. Right, we've got one in Shatrath trying to find that quest giver. These other ones are looking all over the place. That's a password, 1234, same as my luggage. I'm not the quest acceptor. Find the person. You can't tell me. The passcode is really cool, by the way. So it's either maybe over here in Shatrath, because Shatrath's not a capital anymore, right? But what other places, you know, were supposed to be a capital and aren't? I don't know. Well, let's go. Maybe it's Karabar, right? Maybe it's Ironforge. Yeah, sure. But for those of you that don't know, there was obviously, you know, a promise of us reclaiming Karabar as this main city. Let me just whisper. I'm going to invite you here because they're by the finish line. Okay. They're actually... It's going to be a pretty close race. The first one to get there. They're neck and neck right now. Holy shit. So, yes, we were supposed to have Temple of Karabar. Holy crap, is that a close race. I wonder who's going to get there first. Oh, man. Oh, man, Temple of Karabar. Who's going to get there first? Kicks and Giggles and... Marigolum. Oh, man. So, let's see. Who whispers Midgets the secret passcode first? Marigolamin. That's awesome. So Marigolamin is our winner for the Amazing Race, our first little test run of Amazing Race. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, I mean, we were having some phasing issues obviously there, but that was, holy crap, close. That was very, very good. Kicks and Giggles will also call you the winner here, because that was so good. So damn good. And Rixie, unfortunately, I mean, you were the first one out of there, but you were in the wrong spot, right? That's why we have these riddles. That res almost affected the race. Can you imagine? Kay was second? What about the monk? Where's our monk? I'm shaking, I'm crying. I'm shaking, I'm crying. You had Mayor Goldman from Pop Tart here was first, and then who was Kay was second, and then Kicks and Giggles. I think he was second because from my map they were both racing at the same time. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, no, we have this one. But Kicks and Giggles didn't have a fishing rod, apparently. So, anyway, that was good. So hopefully you guys had a lot of fun with that one. Didn't get the phrase. Oh, I see. Yeah, Kicks and Giggles didn't get the phrase because didn't get the fishing portion done. Yeah, no, okay. Poor guys didn't have fishing. Cool. Alright, so Mayor Goldman, whatever the name is our winner for Amazing Race, which will then be competing for the finals for a Felsteel Annihilator against the Beaver, which is one of our helpers here. Beaver, and I don't know who Firemancer's winner was, and Psycho's consolation prize? Maybe. I'll see if I can give you a consolation prize. I'll keep you on battle tag. Mayor Goleman and K, keep me on B tag. Anyway, that was really fun. So hopefully you guys had a lot of fun with that one. That was good. It was a good little event. Oh, your Firemancer's winner? Oh! Whoa, what? Your Firemancer's winner? Well, you can't win from my contest as well. No. Thanks for playing, though. Alright, there's these guys out into my battle tag, and I'll contact you guys afterwards. Cool. That was a lot of fun.